Raise your hand if you experience stress on a regular basis. I'm willing to bet you have your hand up right now. And with the holidays coming up, I'm guessing you're about to be dealing with even more stress. In today's world, virtually everyone is dealing with at least a little bit of stress, and unfortunately, many of us are dealing with a lot of stress. However, stress does more than affect your mood. In fact, stress is at the root of a lot of chronic illnesses, particularly autoimmune disease. Retrospective studies have shown that up to 80% of people with an autoimmune condition experience a period of high stress before developing their disease. A recent Swedish study that followed 1 million people over a 30-year period of time found that people with stress-related disorders such as PTSD were 30 to 40% more likely to develop an autoimmune condition. I see this in many of my patients who tell me they experience flares in their autoimmune symptoms when dealing with more stress. So let's talk about how stress leads to and worsens autoimmunity and 4 tips that may help you manage your stress. There's actually a very interesting connection between stress and inflammation because not only are they linked, they are also very similar in the sense that when they are acute or short term, they can be very helpful. And it's when they become chronic that they become dangerous. Here's why that is. When you experience any kind of stress, your body releases a flood of hormones, including cortisol. Now, cortisol is handy when you're dealing with an immediate stressor, like giving a presentation or running a race, because cortisol keeps you energized and focused. However, it is also highly inflammatory, which makes sense because our bodies evolved primarily to face physical stressors, like running away from danger or surviving an illness, and our immune system needed to protect us. Then, once the stressor passes, cortisol is suppressed, and your immune system calms down, inflammation comes back to normal, and things level out. However, most of us aren't dealing with an isolated incident of stress here and there. Today, we are typically dealing with chronic stress that never really goes away. And if you are chronically stressed, then your immune system stays on high alert for long periods of time, keeping you chronically inflamed. Eventually, your body tries to counteract this by actually suppressing your immune system to about 40 to 70% below baseline in order to protect you. Yet, paradoxically, leaves you vulnerable to infection and illness. This is why you're more likely to get sick after a stressful period, like completing a big project at work. However, when the next stressor comes, your immune system goes right back on high alert, ramping up inflammation, and again, this inflammatory roller coaster takes a toll on your immune system, increasing your risk that it'll overreact and attack your own body, which is what triggers or worsens an autoimmune disease. On top of that, when your immune system is suppressed, it's more likely that latent viral and bacterial infections will reactivate, including Epstein-Barr, which is also the monovirus, herpes, or even Lyme disease. These infections in particular have been linked with autoimmune disease, and when they are reactivate, they also trigger or worsen the autoimmunity. Plus, stress can damage your gut health, which we know plays a huge role in autoimmunity. When your immune system is in overdrive, the inflammation it produces can damage your gut lining, leading to leaky gut, which creates even more inflammation. And when your immune system is eventually suppressed, it leaves you open to an overgrowth of yeast or bacteria, known as candida, and small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, which leads to more problems with leaky gut, inflammation, and worsening autoimmunity. So if you are someone who is dealing with an autoimmune condition or looking to prevent one, it is essential to learn how to manage and relieve your stress. Because I get it, we're all going to experience stress. It's just a fact of life. What we can do is find ways to relieve and let go of the stress so that your immune system gets a break and your inflammation stays under control. The best part is you don't need to be a meditation guru to minimize stress and protect your health. Here are 4 of my favorite easy ways to relieve stress. Number 1, deep breathing. This one is great because I can actually do it anywhere. It only takes a few minutes and you feel the effects immediately. Just sit up straight, close your eyes, if you like that, and take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. It counteracts stress by slowing down your heart rate and lowering your blood pressure. Number 2, spend time with family and friends, as long as they're not toxic. This is a perfect one with the holidays coming up. Spending time with your loved ones is an excellent way to be mentally present and just recharge. One study found that women in particular benefit from spending time with friends and children because it helps release oxytocin, a natural stress reliever. So sit down for dinner with your family without the TV on, or just pick up the phone and call a friend and catch up. Number 3, use an infrared sauna. Unlike a traditional steam sauna, infrared saunas use targeted wavelengths of infrared light that travel deep into your body, warming you from the inside out. These infrared waves regulate your cortisol levels, and the deep penetration of the heat eases tension and relaxes your muscles. Infrared saunas are also a lot less hot than traditional saunas, making them more relaxing. At Grassroots Functional Medicine, our clinic in New Hampshire, we actually offer on-site infrared sauna therapy sessions in our medical grade Sunlight and Sauna. And many natural spas are now offering infrared sauna sessions as well. And finally, number 4, add in a stress relieving adaptogen. Adaptogens are herbs that help balance your body's stress response and are perfect for anyone dealing with adrenal fatigue, which develops as a result of chronic stress. Essentially, your adrenals get burnt out from constantly pumping out stress hormones, leaving you less equipped to deal with stress when it arises. Adaptogens help decrease stress hormones when they are high and increase hormones when they are low for a more even balance. I carry a supplement in my clinic, an online store called Root Fix Stress Less that contains a blend of 4 herbs that support optimal stress response and cortisol production. These 4 strategies will help you not only feel better, but also protect your immune system and defend against autoimmunity and flare-ups. If you have an autoimmune disease or you're on the road to developing one and you're ready to commit to a comprehensive natural approach to restoring your health, I'd love to work with you. My name is Dr. Seth Osgood, and I'm the founder of Grassroots Functional Medicine. I've worked with patients from around the world and helped them to uncover the root cause of complex health conditions and take back their lives. You can give me a call at 888-644-7668, 888-644-7668, or head to grassrootsfunctionalmedicine.com and set up a free 10-minute consult with me so we can explore what's going on in your life and the path we need to take to get you feeling better. Again, Dr. Seth Osgood with Grassroots Functional Medicine. I really wish you the best of luck on your health journey, and I hope to talk with you soon. Have a blessed day.